From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
This episode of Cheaters.
We have it on.
What is going on here?
Who the f is
It's a
this?
business friend. We can talk through this.
We can talk through it?
Yes.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
What up, America? It's your boy, Peter Panky, dishing up another amazing episode of Cheaters. Please meet Nicki Parsons, an adoring fiancé concerned her husband-to-be has cold feet. Uneasy about what she might uncover, Nicki petitions Cheaters to undertake the unpleasant task.
So 6 months after we moved in together, Jake actually proposed, which was really exciting. We were at Thanksgiving at my family's house. Apparently my entire family knew about it. I didn't know about it. But we were doing the breaking of the wishbone, and when he did it, he got down on one knee and he asked me in front of my family, and I guess he had asked my dad first and everything, and that really meant a lot to me. So I think that planning a wedding is stressful for anybody, but it's become more stressful when it feels like it's only me doing it, because he asked to marry me. And I said yes, and it felt like our entire lives, it was Nicki and Jake against the world, but now I don't know where Jake is or what he wants. And every time I try to ask him about something, he just says, I don't care, or he brushes it off. I get that maybe guys don't care about what color tie they have to wear, but he should care about any of it, I think.
Jake Vitolo, age 27, an influencer accused of uploading his content into other women's feeds. Having been briefed on the suspect's activities, Cheaters agents set up a perimeter around the client and suspect's complex. A few hours later into their shift, PIs catch a glimpse of suspect Jake Vitolo as he enters the parking garage. Suspect Vitolo hops in his car and makes tracks. After a brief pursuit, the suspect arrives at a hair salon that also serves alcohol, giving a whole new meaning to the term beauty bar. Needing a trim, the suspect heads inside to get buzzed.
So one of the first things that made me suspicious was he said one night that he was out skateboarding, and I called him to ask him where he was. He said he was out with his friends and that they were practicing, but his skateboard was at home. And so when he came home, we got in a big fight about it because how did you skateboard without your skateboard? I noticed that he was getting a haircut every week, and I thought that was really strange because he's not a werewolf. And when I asked him about it, he got really defensive and angry, and that's really not like Jake. In the entire time I've known him, I've never seen him raise his voice. I've never seen him be mad.
Sometime later, the shorn suspect surfaces with an unknown female in tow. With an air of alacrity, the couple hikes hand in hand to Vitolo's vehicle. Their ephemeral appointment comes to an end as the pair participates in a close caress before bidding each other adieu. With some interesting questions raised, operatives end this day of the investigation.
It would really hurt if Jake was not the person I thought he was.
Ops spot suspect Vitolo exit while apparently uploading some content. With his feed now filled, the suspect departs the scene. A few miles down the road, Vitolo arrives at a local tavern. The suspect finds his companion from prior surveillance awaiting his arrival. Cheaters PIs tail the twosome inside to archive their antics. Bellied up to the bar, the suspect's companion, now known as Giselle Marks, drinks in the suspect as the pair get acquainted. Several libations later, the twosome adjourns to their SUVs, where lovebirds share a lingering embrace before parting ways. Suspect Vitolo hustles back to his humble abode, where he heads upstairs to lovelorn Nicki. After several hours of nothing, field agents observe Vitolo trek to his transport and tear off. PIs pursue the suspect down a familiar path, arriving at the salon from earlier examination. Sometime later, the suspect and his companion emerge and walk hand in glove to a nearby eatery. With bellies full and masks akimbo, the lovebirds resurface and stroll cheek to Vitolo's vehicle, where these star-crossed lovers make a bit of mischief under the old oak tree. After a lengthy, loving goodbye, the suspect climbs into his SUV and marches back to work. With a mountain of evidence proving suspect Vitolo's misconduct, Cheaters detectives halt their inquiry and head back to HQ. After the break, the confrontation.
With Jake's corruption corroborated, Cheaters calls in Nicki to convey their conclusions. Pushing aside her anguish, Nicki anchors herself for the agonizing actuality. Hey, Nicki.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I hope you have good news for me.
Well, we have some surveillance footage and a few things that we looked into. This day of our investigation, you're familiar with where we are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it comes out.
That's Jake.
It's all normal. Drives off. Of course, we follow him, spot him outside of the salon. Are you familiar with the salon?
Oh, yeah, that's where he said he was getting his haircuts now.
Okay.
Yeah, I do remember him saying this place because they have alcohol, too.
Comes out, merges with this young lady right here. They're holding hands. Do you know who she is by any chance?
No, I don't know who that is. I'd like to know who she is.
On this day of our investigation outside y'all's house, comes out, we on him again. He arrives at a bar. Here's where things might get a little sticky. They walk inside the bar, sharing a few jokes, looks like she's laughing. A little touchy-feely, not saying anything, but a phone call comes in that you might be familiar with.
Hey, I was just wondering where you're at.
I'm watching football with Brandon.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you guys were doing that today. Well, I was thinking about making lasagna for dinner. What time are you home?
Hey, honestly, this is like the, fantasy football just started, so we might stay and watch the night game, but I'll definitely text you and let you know.
Okay. I mean, it should take me a while to make lasagna anyway. It's your favorite, so. That's fine. Just bring us home some money. Make some fantasy football money today.
All right, love you, babe.
Okay. I love you too.
I do remember that call. I worked overtime and then went to the store so that I could make him lasagna for dinner.
That's where it gets a little sticky.
Yeah.
Says he's playing, watching the game with his friends.
It looks like a game. It doesn't look like football.
Obviously, everything you thought is what it is. So he proposed to you, and you guys been engaged for what, a year now?
Almost a year. Yeah, 11 months.
How's the wedding planning going?
I've been working a lot of late nights and planning a wedding by myself.
As men, we always have these bucket lists of things we want to try. It could be a threesome. It could be, hey, let's bring another woman into the room.
I don't give a f. There's no justifying this. You're gonna go out and lie to my face. If you have to do something, then communicate it to me. Don't go out behind my back and kiss on another woman during a pandemic and then come sleep in my bed.
Dog is always loyal to his bone. I know exactly where they are.
They're together right now?
Right now.
Show me. Take me to them.
Pull up?
Yes.
Let's go. That's what I love. Once we pull up, get your answers. Don't go in there just screaming and fighting. Get answers. You want answers first. That's what I'm here for, answers. Sometimes people may go in and just start scrapping and yelling and never get to the bottom of things. Get your answers. Get in there with a mission. Get your answers.
Any other questions going on? Any questions? Oh my God, what do we have going on? Oh my God.
What's going on here? What the f*** is What? Hey,
You said to be calm. I'm gonna be calm. Who the f is
it's a
this?
business friend.
What kind of business are you doing?
You need to calm the f*** down. Calm the f*** down.
All these people.
Get your ass here right now!
Jake.
Listen, I'm Peter from Cheaters. Yeah, just want to explain to you.
Sorry, were you like busy?
She was busy bombing.
So were you piece of
She reached out to us to find out who he's cheating on with.
Get him the away from from me. I don't want to see him. Where is she?
Who the are you?
Who the
are you?
I'm the bitch with a ring on her finger.
Ring
Who the are you?
Your ring.
You're my man. Why don't you the ring?
No.
All you do is plan the wedding. I haven't felt like you've been around
Yeah, all
at
I do
all.
is love you. Oh, poor me.
You need to step outside.
I'm not going anywhere,
She
Jake.
needs to step
We
outside.
need to talk.
At least he doesn't respect you either. That's kind of nice to know. Did you know about me? Tell me, did you know about me?
I don't give a about you. I didn't know about you, and I don't care about you now.
Good.
I'm here now.
Get out of my face! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got you right in the titties. That was wrong. I'm sorry.
Bro. Did you know that was his fiance?
I didn't know that was his kid. Do you mind if you want to talk? Can you get this out of my face?
All right, just come on.
Coming up, the conclusion.
What is going on here?
Who the is
It's a
this?
business friend. All you do is plan the wedding. I haven't felt like you've been around
Yeah, all
at
I do
all.
is love you.
We can talk through this.
We can talk through it.
Yes.
Tell it to my ring on the ground. We can talk
that
through
was
it.
$10,000. Where'd you throw it?
Of whose money?
Act like that grows on a tree. This is typical.
So all I'm saying is you shouldn't be mad at her. That's they're getting married. They're planning a wedding. How would you feel?
What are you? Damn it! I gotta find this thing.
You ready to fight her?
Yes,
But it's not her fault.
I am.
But it's not her.
Both of them.
There you go.
Dude. Thank you.
Thank you very much, stranger. You. Keep this ring. I'm serious.
Serious about what? Don't touch me, Jake.
There he is. Talk to him about that.
You want me to have this?
Yes.
There's one more thing I want to say to you.
What?
You deserve that.
The ring.
Act like I need either one of you.
You guys.
I hope this is good TV.
I mean, Nikki.
Out of here.
Maybe you guys can have some counseling and try to figure it out.
Counts?
Like I told you, he's probably trying to get something out of his system.
What? No. What?
Get the money back if you don't want to work it out, but never throw the ring back.
You're right. He said
You'll
it
be
was
doing
$10,000.
my favor. Yeah. So that.
It's my.
I think I made the mistake.
Get out of my face. Get out of my face.
I think he made the mistake. She's a little off a little bit.
Hey, get the out of here. Boom.
I'm in no position to throw rocks or stones at the man. I've done 50 times worse than him. You know what I mean? So,
I want to know where Jake is.
yeah, that's what you talk to in therapy. You go to therapy and
I
y'all
want to
talk.
know where the Jake that I fell in love with is, because he's not here tonight at a comedy club with some other bitch.
Give it a shot. You know what I mean? And never give the ring back. I told my sister did that. I told her, keep the ring. Give it to me. Let me pawn it. I can use the money. You hear me?
I just really love him.
I know, Nikki.
You, Jake. Where are you going? Where the are you going?
Get the
Where the what? Huh?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I thought you loved me, huh? Your car. The
What the
ass car.
Get the
Jake.
here. Get the out of here.
You.
Ride home.
You, Jake.
I was always wanting to block therapy. I don't like it. I didn't think they could tell me anything. I'm paying them for what? And now, in hindsight, it's worked wonders because I never
She's
thought I
still
could.
here.
She's off.
Why are you still here?
She's off. She's off. He probably wanted to, try something else.
Yeah.
Beyonce and got nonsense.
Mockingbird Station. This is the Blue Line. Final destination. Down Rowlett Station.
So these are the results, not the results that we wanted, not the
No.
results that you wanted, but it is what it is. You know, it's better than living your life a lie, you know?
I know now.
So I wish you the best, Nicki, and
I was just hoping you guys would tell me that I was wrong, you know.
Okay, hey, I think once get all these cameras away, I think we can still work this thing out.
we can do that. We can do that.
Is that what you want?
I just want you to do it.
Why?
I want you to want to do it.
I've been planning our whole wedding, of course I want to
And now
do it.
we can plan our wedding. We got the ring still.
Who is she?
That's not important.
Why is she?
It's not important. What's
feels-
important is
it
what
feels important.
It's important what we do going forward. Come
Which
here.
is what? Which is what?
We can make this work out.
Why'd you do this?
Again, I told Nicki we offer therapy, Jake. Hopefully y'all take us up on that.
I think that'd be a good idea.
I wish you guys the best. We're gonna get out of here. Wish you the best. Nicki, take care. Jake, I wish you nothing but the best, brother.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Out of the way.
After the confrontation, Nicki grapples with her present reality. Stay tuned as Cheetahs divulges her future plans. But now, Cheetahs visits Natalie, a former companion who comes to expound on her experience on the show.
John and I were having a romantic evening. It was wonderful. He had cooked for me. The stars were out. We had wine. I mean, it was just absolutely incredible. And then, I was scared to death. There was these people, they were running in with us, towards us. There were lights, and I, called to him and couldn't understand what was happening. I was so confused. At first, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, what is going on? And then I realized he actually was married, and I didn't know.
What's going on?
What the hell is it?
What's happening? What the hell is this? What the hell is this?
What's your problem?
Who is she? What's going on here?
She's the girl I've been training.
Yeah?
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 What? What are you doing here? What the is all this?
John, is this how you train your woman?
What are you talking about?
That's your trainee, correct, from work?
Yeah, that's my training. What? We're just sitting there. What do you got?
Sitting there? What, there's candles over there? You're sitting there?
After the confrontation, I was in so much disbelief. Again, I was angry, I was hurt. I think I was more hurt than anything that he hadn't told me the truth. I ran as fast as I could to get out of there. I sat for a minute in my car and just thought I couldn't believe he didn't come after me. But, I just needed to get out of there. It just was so crazy, and I'm glad that I left. It took a while for me to even want to have a conversation with him. He kept trying to email me and contact me over and over. I asked to be reassigned to someone else to train me and move to another area. It was a little awkward with work. Finally, I agreed to sit down and talk with him.
You hired this bitch! Son of a bitch! What are you mad at Natalie? Don't. Look, I did not get a chance to tell you the truth, and I apologize for that, but I...
Liar! Now you can match him!
John, you have anything to say?
We met. He explained why he lied. He explained everything that was happening in his life, and that he kept trying to tell me that his feelings were real for me. We spent about 3 months really working through everything. I let my guard down. I trusted him. I found out that he's a good man, that his heart's real. And, we got engaged. We got engaged. Look, I'm so excited. We're engaged. We're getting married. I mean, it's just the fairy tale that I've always wanted.
After agreeing to couples counseling provided by Cheaters, Nicki thinks they're on their way to a breakthrough. But alas, it all falls apart days before their wedding. Nicki claims, Jake just refuses to grow up, and I can't devote my life to someone so selfish. For his part, Jake Vitullo sees things a little differently. He declares, she had me tied up at counseling and wedding planning. Ain't nobody got time for that. Although Jake did everything in his power to succeed as an influencer, that venture ultimately failed. Giselle Marks was unavailable for comment.
A crime. It happens every day. Ugly people running around. Pretty soon they'll have to pay. They think nobody's watching, but you better think again.
Now remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.